All right, welcome to the first ever ADG podcast. I am Jacob.
And I'm Darren.
Yeah, and we're here to waste your time for about half hour, 45 minutes.
Give or take.
Talking about some stuff. Hopefully it's interesting. You check us out. And hopefully this opening's better.
It's much better because we actually can flow now.
Yeah. You do what?
We can flow now.
I heard
back
blow.
And
I'm
forth.
like, I don't know what we're doing here.
Oh,
right
come
now.
on, Jake. You're the rap master. You know how to flow.
There you
go.
I don't know what we're talking about. Okay. So, a couple things we're going to cover today. We're looking at some sports. We're going to cover some sports, some local teams.
Yep.
Local as in maybe Windsor, Detroit.
Yeah.
As we're across the river. Some movies, TV shows, some reviews, some Netflix, some previews maybe.
Yeah.
So later on the show, we'll go into some top five.
Top five.
Top five gifts men want.
For Valentine's
For
Day.
Valentine's
It's
Day.
Valentine's Day
It is Valentine's
when we're
Day.
recording this.
Why are we recording on Valentine's
So
Day?
happy Valentine's Day
Obviously,
to all those
happy Valentine's Day, buddy.
listeners out there.
That's right, and our listeners. So something along the lines of, us getting bouquets.
Yeah.
Or,
It's Valentine's Day for guys too.
yeah, made
It's
of
not-
car parts,
Car parts,
electronics,
Best Buy gift cards.
food,
Food.
something like that. I don't know. Well, why not?
Exactly.
Like, what to talk about? We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about
We'll
it.
talk about it. We'll get to a musical segment.
Oh.
There will be I think middle of the show. Well, we'll
One
play
of-
some music. Something
One of Jake's
local.
classics.
What?
One
Maybe.
of Jake's classics.
To start off probably today.
Maybe we'll give it a little nod
Open
to,
those jewels.
Jacob.
Yeah.
We'll
do some information on our
where you can find us on social media.
Social media.
That's social media.
We're
It's
everywhere.
crazy. It's everywhere.
It's all set up.
That's it.
Maybe
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
That's
we're
right.
all over. Just
All
search
over the
ADG
place.
podcast.
And hopefully everybody's engaged enough to subscribe.
Sure.
Follow.
Drop us a review. Give us a like.
Hopefully we're entertaining enough.
Hopefully.
All right. We'll
Depends
check it
on
out.
our topics. Yeah.
That's right. We'll do some current events and see what else we can get ourselves into. Shenanigans that we have. Hey, I put that in there on our description.
That is.
Hopefully we
are the
live up to
podcast
that.
full of shenanigans.
Live up to that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's hype.
That's hype right there. It doesn't get any better than that. As long as you have some
Shenanigans.
hypeness.
Well,
it's
the
all
promise of shenanigans should be more than enough to invite people.
good. Exactly.
No, we'll see. All right. Rapid fire.
There we go.
Let's do something.
Let's go.
Let's start with sports.
Sports.
Darren,
Yeah. Where do you want to go with this?
let's start hockey since it's my least
Hockey.
favorite sport.
Yes. Love hockey.
I hate it.
You hate it. See, this is what you're going to get on this podcast is Jake hating everything that's hockey related. I love hockey.
I just hate things you like.
Exactly. So when he goes on and on about soccer, that I'm going to be passed out asleep on this couch here.
Sport of champions.
Yeah, that only half the country, half the world plays. It's no big deal.
80%.
If that. Yes, hockey. Red
Wings.
Okay, you want to talk about them? There's really
Well,
not
you're
much.
wearing a Maple Leafs hat, so I want your biased opinion.
Oh, you know what? And I have countless Red Wing fans, and they talk to me all the time about let's just lose for Hughes, get the number 1 pick overall.
That's right.
That's fine.
I'm good with that.
Sometimes that's how Toronto did it. They got Austin Matthews,
That's correct.
stud, and now they're obviously a cup contender. So Wings are doing their job. I think they're second last in all of the NHL. So if they keep
And that's
up,
trying.
and that's trying.
Yeah.
And they're only they beat Nashville, which Nashville is a pretty good team. They went to the Stanley Cup Finals a couple years ago. So for them to get a win on the road in Nashville, that's pretty big. But yeah, if I'm a Red Wings fan or if I'm a casual hockey fan who likes the Red Wings, just let them rebuild, get some more youth up there, and then see what happens in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to look at it. I'm all about the rebuild for the Wings. It's the youth movement.
It is.
I'm
You
good
have
with
to
it.
do
That's
it.
why I don't watch.
Just
23
call
year
me
plus,
when they're
that
good.
20 year
Just
plus,
call me when they're good.
Yeah,
and I'll-
streak ended of making the playoffs, and I don't care right now.
That's it.
I'll watch again when they all blow up.
once they all
Why
blow
not?
up.
That's how kind of fan I am. But then again, you're
So you're
a Leafs
bandwagon
fan. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I like it when it matters. And we'll get to when it matters later on in other teams.
He's
that
a
are here
front runner,
locally.
ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Front runner.
Coming from a Maple Leafs fan over
Hey,
there.
you know what?
How is
You
that
say
cup
what you
drought?
want. I've been a Maple Leaf fan since I was knee high to a duck.
You love suffering, and we'll get to that
Yes.
later on in our
67.
teams, too. There you go.
67.
Painful.
We've been suffering since 67, but we actually have some hope.
Good.
We're just trying to hang on right now.
Great North Hope.
The Great White North Hope. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Oh, it's
all right. Let's move on to something that's they just started. They used to call the pitchers and catchers.
Yes, baseball season is back.
Tigers.
Especially looking out the window and all the snow and the cold, I'm like, And
they're throwing the ball around in Florida.
Yeah.
Assholes.
You see how nice and warm it is, and just pitchers and catching and tossing. Like, yes, the boys of summer will soon be here.
End of April, that opening day.
Yes. Awesome. In Detroit, based on the weather, it might be a freezing opening day. Was it a few years ago? It was snowing.
Yeah.
It was snowing on opening day, like just constant snow.
I'm not going to that.
No, and if you're a diehard Tigers fan, you're gonna go to that because it's tradition. You take your grandfather or your father, brother, sister, blah blah blah. The whole family goes out and plays hooky from school or work, and they go to the Tiger game.
Exactly. And now, once another proper rebuild, I think. Now this is one of the years you can take your kids and not spend much and.
Exactly.
Comerica Park half full.
Right now, I saw this on Comerica Park. What they're doing with passes, that you can buy like a month season pass.
Perfect.
So for like 1 month at one price, you got a pass for every home game that month.
Nice.
So and they got different like.
When's the Polish night?
I don't know, but I'm sure you'll
Polish
find
American
out,
night,
and we'll post that up on our Instagram.
It's the same month, I think, or the month after. The Canadian.
Hey,
Canadian
say
night.
what you want about Polish night. The best sausages, hands down.
There you go.
Hands down.
Yeah, they got the Polish Tiger shirts.
Exactly.
I need one.
Yes.
Next time this year, it's happening.
I'll see when it is when I go to an Italian night.
There you go. They have that?
They do have that.
Really?
Italian American
Damn.
night. Yeah.
Okay, well, I might go too nights.
There you go. Your wife's Italian.
There you go.
So there you go.
Branch out a little bit. I need a T-shirt. I'm good with that. Okay.
That's it.
More concerning sports locally, and this is going to hurt a little bit. Yeah. The awful Pistons. Yeah, Pistons. I said Pistons.
You said Pistons. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying. Like I was.
Shocked. I know. I'm in shock.
Pistons.
I'm in shock just saying it.
Now,
it's a terrible team.
Now, let me know. Are you a hardcore basketball fan?
I can't see.
I know soccer is your number one love, but is basketball
that's
number
why
two?
Basketball's on the list because it goes by priority and don't care about the Wings.
Okay.
Tigers rebuild. Nobody cares about Tigers right now.
It's not Tiger season
yet. Pistons, I care because it's painful to watch.
It is painful to watch.
Brand new arena.
No fans.
No fans. Like Windsor Express get more than the Pistons.
Red cover chairs that they got to cover in black so they're not noticeable on TV.
Exactly.
That's embarrassing.
Goris,
worst owner of all all pro sports.
I like how he shows up once a year and gets drunk and makes a fool of himself.
Throws out T-shirts.
Andre, no, dude, he's playing.
I love you, man.
Stop yelling.
I love you.
What an idiot.
Oh God.
Sell the team.
You want him to sell the team?
Sell the team.
Now
sell the team. Burn it down.
You want a bold prediction? Here's my bold prediction: is that they sell the team and they move the team.
No, that's not gonna happen.
I got a feeling that if anything, they're going to move that team.
Not gonna happen.
You don't think so?
He's gonna sell it.
If they keep sucking for as long as they do, people are going to get discouraged and not show up, and it's just going to be the Wings.
It takes one thing.
What?
And they can kind of turn around this year if they actually tank and stop playing.
Right.
Sit your best player. There's one player. I don't count Andre Drummond as a good player.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin's the guy.
Those are your two top players.
If you paid money for him, you keep him. Trade Andre Drummond.
Those are your two top
players. All the other pieces. Tank. Get some good picks.
Yeah, that's what they should be doing. Yeah. But they're in 8th in the playoffs.
They're dumb.
They're gonna get bounced in the first round.
Dumb.
Is it worth it to get
swept?
To get swept by the Bucks?
Yeah, I'd rather go lottery pick here.
Of course, we all want a lottery pick.
Oh God!
But I
don't care.
At least,
top
at least in this year's draft, if you get like 2 or 3 pick.
I want Zion.
Yeah, everyone wants Zion.
Exactly.
He's going
to 14% chance if I'm
He's going to the Knicks, my friend.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's going to the Knicks.
Yeah. Watch Cleveland.
He should be a Knicks fan.
Cleveland.
If you want to see Zion.
Watch again. Speaking of lottery winners.
Yeah, but they have to win the lottery. Yeah,
last.
But I think last I heard the Pistons have a 9% chance of getting the first overall pick.
Oh, I thought it was somewhere around.
Actually, it might be less than that because they won the other night.
Yeah. No,
it's just brutal to watch, and it's
a waste of money.
Yeah, to my credit, I don't watch a lot of Pistons game.
Good, nobody else does either.
I can barely sit through the highlights when they actually do show.
No one
on
watches
SportsCenter.
Pistons games unless they're paid to do it.
It's just so bad. I'm like, Yeah, I like Andre. You got some nice pieces, Andre and Blake, but Reggie Jackson, his time is done here. Trade his ass.
Yeah. I don't want to pay $40 for parking to see Reggie Jackson.
Oh my
Shoot
God.
3-pointers.
Oh, that's the whole point. So the only people that are going to Pistons game nowadays are fans of other teams.
Yes.
So if the Golden State Warriors come in, it's gonna be nothing but Warriors fans.
There
Exactly,
you go. Moneymaker.
Exactly.
I'm all aggravated.
People want to see stars,
That's
and they
right.
don't play in Detroit.
They do not.
They don't.
What happened in 2004? I missed those years.
Aren't they having a special reunion? They're bringing them all back for
I
15th
don't
anniversary.
care. They have to. Nobody else is going to show up. Gotta give
Poor
them a reason.
Ben Wallace doesn't even have that throw anymore.
And
That's how
Smokey
that's
playing
how-
at halftime.
Smokey Robinson playing at halftime.
No, how else are you going to bring people to watch
Oh
this
my
thing?
God! What they
Dancing
have,
Usher should just go away.
didn't they have Vanilla Ice play at halftime?
They did.
That's sad.
They did.
That's-
Hooper's birthday's coming up. It's March something.
When,
There's a
when
night.
Hooper's birthday is bigger than the actual team, that's
Yes.
saying something.
They advertise that.
For
just
those of
that.
you who don't know, Hooper is the mascot for
The
the
mascot.
Pistons.
Yep.
Horrible.
Goof. All right. Save the most painful yet most heartfelt for last. Can you imagine this team?
Dude,
The Detroit football.
do we really got to talk
Lions.
about these?
We do not have time for this. This is only, an hour maybe podcast, and this
There's
team
not enough
blows
time for us
longer than that.
to give my disheartening pain,
Yes.
suffering that this team causes me.
It does every season,
Year after year.
and yet we watch. Except this year, was the first season I watched less than half the games.
Kudos
I'm
to
trying
you, my
to quit.
friend.
It's
Kudos
bad
to you.
addiction.
It's like nicotine, right?
It is.
You know?
Yep.
You have to latch on to a lesser, suckier team.
Yeah, and
Like the Browns.
God, those
I would
Browns
rather
will
watch
make
the
playoffs
Browns.
this year. They will make the playoffs.
I think
They just got
they're
Kareem
going to
Hunt.
win a division, that's for
They
sure.
just got Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. Now, what's your thought about that? You think it
Yeah.
was it smart for the Lions to stay away
No,
from Kareem
Lions
Hunt?
are a stupid team. It's stupid owners, stupid GM. We want good guys.
We want
as
good
our-
people
no,
to play
no,
for
no,
this
no.
organization.
No, you want good talent.
And
How's that draft record going? Yeah.
you know what? And it's
Yeah.
just
Hold on. Ebron,
Pro Bowler.
Pro Bowl. Yeah, for what team? Not the Lions.
Not the Lions.
Didn't think so.
Because and they talked to him at the Super Bowl like during the week.
Oh, yeah,
and,
that
and
was
they asked
bullshit out
him,
of
I'm
his
like,
mouth.
what's the difference between Andrew Luck and Matthew Stafford? Like both great quarterbacks. It's just Andrew Luck is more of a field general out there. Like he knows where everything
Have you
is.
seen Stafford play last season? He's like, look, I'm getting paid. Here's a ball for you. He had
I have
no
not
intent
since
of playing football.
Yeah, halfway through the season when it was meaningless. I want them
Yeah.
to lose. I did not see him throw a ball more than 20 yards. It was
It
all
was-
little dump passes,
it was
5-10
painful.
yards here.
Like, you have enough supporting cast to make them look good.
He had
How many?
until they traded away Golden Tate.
Wasn't everything.
He was a large part of that offense.
Yeah, you
When
have
Stafford
a lot of
needed
young
to get
guys
rid of the
who-
ball, Golden Tate.
Right.
And now Marvin Jones gets hurt,
Marvin
and then all
Jones.
you have is Kenny G out there.
I don't you need an underutilized player for his size and talent.
Well, he was double teamed, so how can you use a player that's
Like,
constantly...
I could be the coach the way they're getting coached right now. I can.
You need to grow out that beard a little bit more.
Scheme up a little bit. My pencil in my ear.
A little pencil backwards hat,
Moo on.
Yeah.
Lions garb. There we go. This guy on the field. I thought he was going to be the next big
Well,
thing.
here-
I had faith in him.
Yeah, you
Not
have to
because of the Patriots thing. No, that's stupid. Because the guy
Patriot
seems to
way.
be smart, except he came here and now he thinks he's king shit. And I'm like, do you know you're coaching the Lions, right? The one football team in this league that sucks all the time.
Can you really say that it's just the one football team? Oakland Raiders, kind of bad.
Okay, yeah.
Really bad.
0-16, not counting the Browns because look at them now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When was the last Super Bowl the Lions actually sniffed?
Never.
Exactly. That's right.
57 was an NFL championship. They
That's-
didn't even
yeah.
create the Super Bowl.
That's right.
So
We have a shit team, shit owners, and shit
hey,
everybody.
she's a nice lady.
She does. You think actually she runs the team? No. Exactly.
She can't even find her big huge sunglasses that
That's
she has
right.
on her head.
That's right. She uses a go-kart and she can't even drive it. She gets shipped everywhere.
Yeah, she gets chauffeured around.
That's
She's
right.
like 90-something years old. Do you
That's
think
right.
she
And-
knows anything about football?
No.
No.
I was like, hey, that's a nice shiny team.
That
How much money do you need to not get good players?
obviously enough You know,
Mm-hmm.
there can always be more. But I heard that there are lowering season ticket prices for this upcoming
They
season.
went up the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's not really
So now
doing
I'm
much,
coming
is
back
it?
down. I'm like, because these poor fans that go to
No. Fuck that. Nope.
No?
No poor fans. You know why? Because they keep going.
Yeah.
You want change?
What else
for your
are they
team?
gonna do
Don't
on a
go.
Sunday?
Watch it on TV. No, don't spend your money. $30 on parking, hundreds of dollars on tickets, $20 a beer to go see a game because they'll be like, yeah, thank you. We suck, but you're still coming, so we're gonna continue to suck and not care. So you want to change it?
Yeah.
Do what's happening to the Pistons.
Just don't
Except that
show
guy's
up.
too stupid to know any better.
I know.
But as soon as you hit the pocket of
Right.
this NFL franchise, they will make some changes. Except Detroit fans, like myself, are too stupid, love this team too much, and they keep going. That's just what happens.
So if you were in charge, let's say if you were the man that's making the decisions, what do
Oh,
you?
God.
What's the one thing that you do that is something bold that will get fans excited? Obviously,
You want
not
'em
Kareem
excited?
Hunt. You can't bring it. What?
You want them excited.
You want them
Detroit fans are
excited.
always excited.
You-
You want
but
them to
you
have
want them
faith.
more
Past
excited.
the third game of the season.
Yes, by game 6, you want them still excited.
Hire
like,
Harbaugh.
what-
no, I'm
what do
kidding.
you do? I tell you one thing that I do.
What would you do?
We're drafting at number 8.
Oh, God,
dra-
yes. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We draft Kyler
Cornerback.
Murray, quarterback out of Oklahoma.
Quarterback, yes.
Quarterback.
Very nice.
Listen,
Yes.
young, exciting.
I like the way you
Russell Wilson-esque, can
Yes.
move, can
He
run,
can throw, and he's in the
throw,
pocket.
Heisman
and he can
winner, and that will either make Stafford really nervous or he'll play better because he knows that his ass is on the line
Well,
if he doesn't get it done.
I don't think we're renewing Stafford
No,
after
he'll
this
be traded by
contract.
next year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, now that's the thing. I would have traded him already.
But what would you get for him?
I don't care. No, you can for Stafford. There's at least 15
Sure.
teams out there that'll take him.
Look
Denver.
at Denver. I was gonna
Right?
say
We
Joe
just-
Flacco,
yeah, Flacco.
who's got a Super Bowl, but that's
That's
about
right.
it.
Sir,
But like he
still.
had that
He had a
defense,
good
he had that
defense.
great defense to play behind.
But you can get a second round pick for Stafford. No. Yes, you can.
He's at least worth the first round pick.
I wasn't done.
Okay.
Depends which team. Depends what team. You look at your young core. What do we need? Line,
No.
D line, O
Yeah,
line.
defensive end, corner.
Okay. Trenches first.
What do you
Okay.
mean trenches?
Trenches.
They just went all in and getting Frank Ragnow last year.
TJ Lang's gone.
No, he's not. Technically, he's still on the team.
Technically, he's gone. How many games did he play last year? Half.
Half.
Okay. So yeah, TJ Lang is an agent.
He's old.
Yeah,
he's
I know
old.
he's
But
old.
if he can stay healthy,
For $3.5 million, he's getting paid. Yeah, I don't think he's staying. How they can draft his replacement? Find the open market.
well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If
Like
you're
it's,
willing.
there's other ways of doing it. I don't think Stafford would be a bad thing to trade. I would trade him.
I like the way it thinks that Stafford would probably be the
There's teams that would
Sure.
pay.
Sure. And I just think that like if you see other teams that are giving up first round picks like for Amari
Yes.
Cooper,
Yeah. Well, that's Amari Cooper. Look what he's doing.
okay, but he's still Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
He was before he went to Dallas. He did nothing.
I know, but in Dallas he did everything.
Okay, but still,
But
obviously Dallas
Eric-
thought he was worth the first round pick.
And obviously it was. You can't get a first round pick to do that. But
No.
like, yeah, exactly. That's a great example because you know what's going to happen. Stafford's going to go anywhere. Any pick a team, whatever. Cleveland, guys in the Super Bowl.
Believe
First 2 seasons.
Baker.
You
Gotta
okay.
love Baker Mayfield.
I know, he's
the
awesome.
way he plays, man.
But yeah, Stafford's going to go somewhere and hit the playoffs with his first or second year. Doesn't matter where he's going to go. That's our curse.
But like, I want your opinion on this. Do you think that Patricia had a rough first year as head coach of the Lions?
No.
He did.
did
Let's
not.
be honest. Come on, they went from 7-9 to 6-10.
Who's in charge of the team?
He is.
Okay, so he can do whatever he wants.
But it takes time to implement that system, that
Okay.
Patriot way, that Patriot style of defense, and
I hate
the
that word, Patriot
mentality.
style.
But that's what they are.
But
They're the Detroit Patriots.
you got to make the players believe it, and he didn't.
That's why you have to bring in the people that believe what he's
Bring your own
preaching.
players.
That's what he's
Fade
doing.
Stafford.
So you know what? You go get that the Flowers kid from New
Oh, yeah,
England. He's a
yeah,
free agent.
Yeah.
I would love him.
Nice. Yeah, that's a
That'd
good
be
one.
nice.
Cool. So
Yeah.
look at that. We wasted so much time on sports talk.
We're just very passionate about the Lions, you know.
Heated for these teams.
We can have a whole podcast just about the Lions and how much
We could.
pain
Nobody
that
would
they
ever
give us.
listen. Just like nobody would watch this team play. Nobody would ever listen to that
You think
nonsense.
people listen to us complain about them?
Maybe on future episodes we dedicate a half hour to just bashing our terrible team. Wait till the draft episode.
Oh, the draft's gonna be
It's gonna be great.
orgasms for
Yeah,
all
it's gonna be
Lions fans,
awesome.
especially if they
We'll
get
do that.
Kyler Murray.
We'll do that.
First
We'll do that.
round
We'll do that podcast. We'll
First
do
round
the whole draft thing.
Yes.
We'll be like projected.
Yeah. We'll have our mock
Watch
drafts.
tight end.
That
I know we need one,
that
but
guy from Iowa.
I
that
think
they're
there's
talking
other
about.
needs.
There of
tight
course
ends.
there are other
Yeah, I
needs.
think we can-
Cornerback,
yeah.
linebacker, defensive
Yeah.
end, offensive line,
Yeah, exactly. That's
wide
priority.
receiver.
Exactly. These guys, kicker, punter in the third round.
Hey, they just re-signed Don Muehlbach,
That
the most steady, consistent Pro Bowl
Yes.
player that we have.
That's correct. Long snap.
A long snapper. Hey, every team needs a great long snapper.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
that's exactly it. All right, let's switch it up. Movies, TV shows.
Yay.
Yeah, I know. Mix it up. Sports is a little aggravating. We're gonna bore people to
Makes
death.
you mad.
It
talking
does
about
make you
sports.
mad. Well, what do you when you don't watch sports? I don't know. I'm on Netflix now.
Yes.
I'm quite a bit. Surprisingly, I don't have cable. So I'm on
Who has
Netflix.
cable
I
these
don't know.
days,
Or
man?
satellite. I don't know who has satellite anymore. I have a fake.
Oh, that big dish
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
That's,
I don't have that. But then Netflix is like the thing everybody has now. If not Android box, but whatever. Netflix. It's addictive. Binging on some shows.
yes.
Anything you've been watching lately?
What I've been started watching this show called Final Table. It's a cooking based show,
Okay, I've seen it.
and it's really interesting because they got like the best chefs from all over the world, and they pick a country and they have to create that country's signature dish.
That's crazy.
Like they did one in Mexico and they had to do a taco, and so I know, right? Crazy, right? And that's like ooh.
Original.
Exactly.
That's
But
insanity.
that's what Mexico's known for.
Yes.
So for doing that, and they have like all these like Michelin star chefs, the best.
Making a taco.
and they got to make a taco. So they're making it with like lobster and all these different.
I don't think lobster
fancy-
belongs in a taco.
Oh, they got fish tacos, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
so-
like original.
But they're doing this, and
Cuisine.
it's like visually it's amazing because
Nice.
they played it. It's like looks like a piece of art
Mm-hmm.
that they come out and they test it, and they said like, yeah, that's good, and then if you're in the bottom three, you have to prepare a dish for that country's best chef ever.
Wow,
So a lot of pressure,
a little bit.
So it's called The Final Table. I'm
Not bad.
currently binging my way through it. I'm on episode
bad.
4.
Not
So,
really. Not bad. Not
yeah.
bad.
What about you? What about you?
Yeah, there's some shows. Food shows are popular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nailed it. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny as hell.
Do you like that host that's on there?
It could be a little annoying.
Her
but
voice
it's,
is a
but
little.
it's a funny show.
Yeah.
Like, I know why they do it because they're fucking goofy. But I just started watching. I've been trying to watch a bunch of shows. Murder Mountain.
What's that about?
Murder Mountain. People who grow weed in California's mountains.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a whole history thing, and people disappear in that area, how they work, history of it. You know, currently what it is. It's just about growing weed up there. So I thought it was kind of interesting. It is, because a lot of illegal shit happens, and not just growing it, obviously, but
Yeah.
people disappearing, drug trade, human trafficking. So it's kind of with the times, the
Yeah.
crazy things that are happening, a lot of history and how it stared, why it's there,
Exactly.
how they're dealing with all the government regulations with legalizing it. That's California, right?
Right.
So they just did it a few years ago. So all that. So it's kind of interesting to look at from that point of view.
Right.
So that was a good one. Another one. This is the wife got me on. I got it's a serial killer guy. Not to spoil anything, but it's pretty
Have you
good.
seen Dexter? Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Minus the actual good writing and good acting.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Horrible.
I don't know. It's actually pretty good. I liked it. I liked it.
That's where we disagree.
Mind you, I
Uh-huh.
haven't seen Dexter yet.
Oh, dude. What
I
are
know.
you doing?
I know.
You know what? To be honest, Dexter really. I really got turned off by Dexter towards the final seasons of it. It really.
I heard something like the Supernatural, where the first 5 seasons are probably the best.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just like, I just keep writing, make a show.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll
Keep
get to it.
cashing your
It's
check.
on the list. So is Mad Men. That's on the list too. I started watching that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's an older show for our younger audience. It's like 10 years old, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's some good shows there. You know what Netflix just got?
Mm-hmm.
Got Infinity War.
It came out on Christmas.
Yeah. I watched that about 3-4 times now.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have to. With Endgame's coming out.
My God. Can I tell you a story about Endgame?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, it's in the Avengers. So when I went to go watch the Avengers in the theater,
Mm-hmm.
I was like watching it, and in that scene where I'm sure everyone has seen the first Infinity War, so I'm not spoiling it for anyone.
Maybe.
Is that maybe you, Jake? I don't know.
No, I watched it 5 times. Okay.
So when he's talking about, I think it was Iron Man and Doctor Strange are talking about, the chances of them winning, and he goes through
Oh yeah, the odds.
of he's got 4 million
billion to 1 or
Something like
4
that.
million
Some
to 1. Yeah.
astronomical.
How many times
number.
did we win?
Exactly. So
Spoiler alert.
So when I'm watching this, I'm watching that part, and then he says like, what happened? He says like, we're in the end game now, and right there I'm like, that's gonna be the sequel's name right there.
So they spoiled it.
They did.
Now it's not fun anymore.
Well, but if you didn't know that
but you didn't-
going into it, but
Right.
if you really think like, what would they call it? Why did he choose that phrase or that word?
It's the
I'm like,
end
it's
game.
got it. They
Yeah,
they
well,
give you a little Easter egg
They
right
threw
there.
it in. They threw it in.
They threw it in there, so I thought it was.
Well,
really good.
they do that through all their movies that they put together. Like I like the Marvel universe.
Oh,
It's put together nicely.
it really puts DC to shame. All the stuff that they come out
And
with.
I'm not a huge fan of comic book movies. I try to keep up. I have a lot of friends that are, so they drag me to them, which is a good thing. I love it. But yeah, no, it's nicely put together. You can follow it. It makes sense for most of it, anyway.
Right.
Unlike DC, and if I have to see Batman versus Superman again, I am going to gouge my eyes out. That was a painful movie.
The whole DC universe stopped after Dark Knight for me.
Yes,
It did.
Yes,
Nothing else
great movie.
compares.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, own that thing. That's great.
Yes.
Good to rewatch.
Yes.
Good acting. Good storytelling. Yeah.
Directing.
Yeah. No,
Everything.
exactly. All of it was great.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that again.
No.
We'll see. We'll see. Wonder Woman was okay. But-
Wonder Woman, actually, yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Now the one that they have coming up, Shazam,
Shazam.
that looks
It looks
interesting.
okay. That could go either way for me. It
I
could go either really
yeah.
cheap funny, or because there's no dark in it.
No.
Not like the dark.
I don't think it's supposed to be
I
dark.
don't think so, but
No.
it looks a little cheap to me. But maybe I'll be surprised when I see it when it comes out on Blu-ray, and I borrow it from someone who
Who
bought
buys
it.
Blu-rays these days?
No.
Oh,
I'll stream it.
There you go.
By the time it comes out on Netflix,
There you-
I'll age by like a couple
Nah,
years.
yeah, you just might as well stream it just on the
'cause
Android box. That's the best
DC
way
was
to do
supposed
it.
to have like its own streaming network, and I'm not buying that.
Who was?
DC,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
No.
Mind you, Titans on Netflix.
Good.
2 episodes in, pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. Actually, some of their best work reminds me of a little bit of Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Hmm.
Oh. And they recently got canceled Daredevil after.
Yeah, I saw Hulu was gonna try picking them up or something. We'll see.
That's usually how it works. You get canceled from one.
Oh, that was a great
someone
show,
else
though.
will pay.
That was a good show.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
for
fun.
sure.
All right, let's move on. Let's do our Valentine's thing.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Top 5.
Top five.
All right. Top 5. That's what a segue.
From
we call that in
DC
the I know.
to Valentine's
So
Day.
by the way,
For all you lovers out there
Yeah.
who can't stand DC,
our
this is
Valentine's
episode
commercial
for
starts
you.
now.
That's right.
Wow, that segue was smooth.
I
I'm
know.
glad we're not on the radio.
We'd be
Advertising
flowing
been pulling
so
out right
good
now.
on the radio right now.
Oh,
Before
so
they
bad.
told us to get
It's a
out of
commercial,
here.
guys.
That's it.
All right. Gifts men would want. That sounds ominous enough, but come on. We're not going to get flowers.
Do you want flowers?
Can't do anything with them.
Unless your boyfriend or husband is a florist, that might be an idea.
Yeah. No, that's... But then again, they would already have them, wouldn't they? Get them seeds.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just getting out of control with this. Okay. In general,
Yeah.
generally speaking. Okay, things we would want. Like, what would we want? I don't know. I have a top 5 list that I kind of put together. Let's just go
Okay.
through some stuff.
All right.
Get your feedback on this.
All right. Go ahead.
Sports tickets.
Sports tickets. Great gift idea.
Sports tickets.
Yep.
What could give you a better feeling taking your loved one to a Pistons game?
Now,
Sit 8 rows away from the floor and still nobody around you. That is romantic as hell.
that is romantic.
Secluded.
Well, let me ask you: if let's say your wife gave you these tickets,
Mhm.
are you inclined to go with her, or is it more like this for you?
How
and
many
your
tickets?
buddy? Let's say 2 tickets.
2? I'd take her.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, look at this beautiful new arena.
Look at these beautiful.
We can go
red
anywhere we
seats.
want. I know.
Eh.
You want to check the view from every section in this place?
You can go up to the
See how the
owner's
court
box
looks?
because no one, the owner's not in there.
No,
You can
he's
go up
not in there. He's in California getting drunk on his yacht. Okay.
God.
Anyway,
Oh,
Pistons.
yes, Pistons. Yeah, sports tickets. So that's
Sports, a good one, eh?
I
Not bad.
like that idea.
Okay. Car parts or a gift card to a car parts store.
Yeah. There you go.
Right.
For the auto lover in your life.
Yeah, right?
That'd be,
The guy always in his garage fixing his car.
exactly.
Yes.
I'm sure you're always in your garage. You're always fixing away.
Not anymore.
No,
Not anymore.
you
Upgraded.
upgrade.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's. I was thinking, yeah, you got a guy who's always working on his truck or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Sure.
car parts,
Or gift card.
gift
'Cause,
card,
you know,
Canadian
'cause-
Tire or
because
CarQuest or something like that.
if you're the woman and you don't know, like he needs a
Yeah, you know,
valve or
yeah,
something, and she doesn't know. Here, just give
Right.
a gift
And if
card.
she does know, there's your gift right there.
That's right. The gift that keeps on giving.
That's correct.
That's right.
Third one's a little bit more controversial.
Oh boy,
Beer or alcohol.
how's that controversial?
Well, it depends.
If you're a beer
if
drinker,
you're a-
a beer lover,
If you're a Coors Light drinker, and she
that would
gets
be
you,
that would be a beautiful.
and then,
gift.
and then she gets you Keith's Red. You know what I mean? Like,
well, if she really knows you, she knows what kind
Well,
of beer you
again,
drink.
it goes back to the last point. If she knows that.
If she knows you,
There
if
you
you
go.
don't know me by now, you're never gonna.
That's a
know
song,
me.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is a song.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
I
there we-
I
quoting
forget
some
who
lyrics
sings
on
it.
this
I
one.
forget who sings it,
Yeah,
but
I would forget who sings it too.
yeah, it's an old town.
All right.
Motown song.
Four.
What
Food.
was this, 3?
Yeah, this is food is number 4.
Oh, food.
I got food.
Oh, food.
Well,
Now,
come on, away to a man's heart.
yes.
Think clearly now.
Now,
Food.
would you rather her prepare the meal?
Don't care.
or take you out to a nice restaurant?
Don't care. As
Don't
long
care.
as it's what I like.
And what?
Which the very very broad menu.
Broad
obviously.
so like
I don't
what-
discriminate against
So
food
what's
much.
your ideal menu that if your wife was want to surprise you for Valentine's Day, what would it be on it?
Anything. No.
You don't have a favorite meal?
I have a lot of favorite meals. That's the problem.
Okay, pick one.
No.
No,
A
no.
little bit of everything. A variety platter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, why not?
He's so secretive about your favorite food and your favorite meal.
It's hard because if you really don't listen, we only have like an hour podcast.
Okay, just give me
Between
one.
the lions and the food I like, we would never end. This podcast is running late.
Okay, well, all right. It's like a nice pasta. She would
Oh, I
make
love
nice-
pasta.
There
Give me
you
some
go.
gnocchi.
It's what?
Give me some gnocchi.
Gnocchi. There
Ah,
you go.
Love that.
That's great.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Mr. Italian over there.
Like little potato.
Okay, I
Drops
think
of
I
heaven.
skipped the controversial part. I think the last one is controversial.
All right. Well,
Good time.
Good time.
Give your man a good. Take him out. Take him
Okay.
somewhere.
All right.
Go take a
okay.
ride.
Take
Take the kids out of the house if you have kids.
There you go.
You know,
Just,
stuff like that.
So you have some alone time, one-on-one.
Anytime.
Anytime.
You know, there's couples out there that need that. You get that alone time
Spending
in there.
time with each other.
Just a little bit. People lead busy lives. But no, that's what I'm saying. Good time. That calm down, you filthy bastards on the other side. Good time.
Good
What
time.
yeah. It's anything that's not normal, out of your schedule, daily routine. Do anything above around that. And I don't mean like on Valentine's Day. It's Thursday, damn it. I'm not doing anything on the Thursday. I gotta go to work tomorrow. But on
That's
the
why
weekend,
a lot of people are waiting till the weekend to celebrate
exactly,
Valentine's Day.
exactly. Saturday, Sunday,
Sure.
Friday night,
Yeah.
Monday, family day.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could go somewhere on Friday
leave
after.
leave your family and just go together.
I'm gonna celebrate Family Day by myself.
Self,
Screw
yeah.
all you guys.
Exactly. So that's my list. What do you think? Not bad.
That's pretty good list.
Okay.
That's pretty solid.
Solid.
I gotta say for someone that is such a big romantic like you are. That's,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's just spewing out of me. All that romantic.
What did you get your lovely wife for Valentine's Day?
It's upstairs on the table.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Mind your business. All right. And on that note, here's some. Since it's Valentine's Day, I figured our first audio music track that we're gonna do on this show. Since we're gonna do these, we'll tell you more about it later. We're gonna play a song, something. The first track I was featured on actually, something for the ear for Valentine's Day. You guys can relax, close your eyes, turn the volume up. And
hold your lover close to this one.
Yeah, kind of.
There you go.
I don't think it's that kind of song, but it's close.
No?
Yeah. But it's probably good to play on Valentine's Day. It's called "You Don't Need Them" by Matt James,
Okay.
featuring myself, Jacob. Yeah. So
Shameless,
YouTube
shameless
that.
plug.
Shameless plug, right?
Shameless plug.
Yeah, there's a video and there's
Cheap
an audio
pop.
version. I
Cheap
do the
pop.
audio version. Yeah, I'll listen to this podcast over and over, and that'll be great.
There you
This
go.
is a great song. I think Matt and I co-wrote a couple years back now, and recorded. And you'll know where because it's in the actual song. But without me talking about it, here it is. Matt James featuring Jacob. You don't need them. Let's go. Matt James, Jacob, LaSalle Studios.
You don't need them, girl. No, 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 no.
You don't need them, girl.
Wow, 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 wow. No, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't need them, girl.
Well, they don't love you, girl. Well, they don't need you, baby. At least not like I need you. I need you, yeah. I see you walking around like you run this town, but you know that it's me that's gonna hold it down, hold it down. Watch out, cause my love's gonna get ya. My heart cops are out to arrest ya. There's no plan you can manifest. You're going down just like the rest, and I think you should know. And I think you should know that you don't need them, girl. Well, all you need is me. Let go of your troubles and let your heart be free. You don't need them, girl. Well, all you need is me. Let go of your troubles and let your heart be free.
This girl needs my color bandana. In the back of the band, you know I'm gonna get her. We're riding low and slow when we hit the block. Under free skies, 2 motel spots. Where the freaks watch this, cause I'm top notch. And I don't slouch, cause I get much. Saying she don't love me, shit, how you figure? She on my arm, even if I don't make 6 figure.
Behind those hazel eyes, you shouldn't be so shy, babe. Cause you know that I'm never gonna let you down, let you down. I see you walking around like you run this town, but you know that it's me that's gonna hold it down, hold it down. Watch out, cause my love's gonna get ya. My heart cops are out to arrest ya. There's no plan you can manifest. You're going down just like the rest, and I think you should know. And I think you should know that you don't need them, girl. You don't need them. All you need is me. Let go of your troubles and let your heart be free. You don't need them, girl. All you need is me. Let go of your troubles and let your heart be free. You don't need them. 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 You don't need them.
All right. That was was Matt James featuring Jacob. You don't need them. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
You don't need them.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
Exactly. So, to finish off this show, it was the first show for us. So, let's give you all the details on our social media.
Yes.
Our email address for any feedback, which we'll gladly take.
Questions, comments.
The exact questions, comments, any submissions, any artists want to get featured on the podcast, have their song played, anything like that. Email us. It's at adgpodcast@gmail.com. That's 80gpodcast altogether @gmail.com. Send us whatever you want. Talk to us. Email us. We're also all the social media. We're on Facebook, ADG Podcast, Instagram, ADG Podcast, Twitter, ADG Podcast, iTunes. It'll
be up there
in
soon
the description
on iTunes.
on all of those. YouTube, ADG Podcast. It'll be everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter we'll send out all those links and anything behind the scenes on the show. Any details on the next show after this one, I'll be on there. Hit us up. I'm sure we're gonna spam everybody once we get this uploaded.
Yep.
This will be on iTunes. You'll get a preview about 10 minutes on YouTube. Check it out and let us know.
Yep.
Appreciate listening. Hope you guys liked it. We'll take your feedback, comments. Again, that's adgpodcast@gmail.com. I am Jacob.
I'm Darren.
And thanks for listening, guys.
Peace.